last year's queen was Jada Magnolia. But this year's queen, if anybody knows the name or where she's from, none of here, we're right next to the grandstand. If you have an answer to our question,
distinct privilege and honor to welcome our Honorable Governor, Arnold I. Palacios, and his lovely wife, First Lady Wela Saipan Palacios. Welcome, Governor and First Lady.
Lakasan niyo ang palakpak niyo para galit kayo!
The young kid is having a selfie with the governor. Love it, love it. Presiding Judge Robert Naraha. Welcome also, my distinct privilege to welcome our delegate to the U.S. Congress, course, Honorable Ian Hines, Happy Delegate. And of course, walking our parade route, the Honorable Mayor, Ramon Blas RB Kamaksu and his lovely wife, Miss Gail Maritita Kamaksu. Mrs. Kamaksu.
And from the island, the neighboring island of Grahan, our mayor, Mayor Concert Honorable Kevin Susuiko and Frankie Salas.
After welcome, Mayor Skining Grahan.
Welcome, Mayor Kevin. Good morning.
Happy Mayor Kevin and Mr. Salas, Mayor. And of course, Rudy Paco, Franklin Sampaco, and Mayor Brian Jestolahi, Giningahan. Happy and welcome.
If you see something,
And of course, our
something.
Sagitan and Northern Islands Municipal Council. Welcome, Chairwoman Marian Gilongirero Tidala, Vice Chairwoman Antonia Manibusan Tudela, and Secretary Carmen Tudela Cabrera Pangilinan. And of course, the Mayor's mantra to promote a safe community, safe village, and a clean island. Si Diyos Mase. Of course, we welcome the chairwoman of the organizing committee for 2025 Liberation Day Committee, Francis Santos,
And Chairwoman Bridget Maritita. Welcome, welcome. And coming up, we have the Liberation Theme and Logo Contest winner.
welcome Bridget and Francis. Let's give them a round of applause. Their committee did an outstanding job this year. Si Diyos Mase.
And here's our logo and contest winner, Miss Isabella Satur Yusteg.
Congratulations, Isabella. Young and talented, budding future leader as well. Isabella Yute. Congratulations. And of course, next on the line,
From Tinian, Miss Britzel Carrion. From Saipan, we have Anita Camacho, Teresita Diaz, and Debian Celebeo.
ladies and gentlemen, the Royal Queen and her hair. celebrating peace from World War II as well as liberation from Camp Susupi. They'll be laying a wreath behind us and they'll be making their way back to the bandstand.
And then up next we have the 2024 Miss Dynamite Earth Heavenly Pamelina.
Ladies and gentlemen, show our love for Miss Earth Dynamite. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Malata na pagpati. Welcome, our Grand Marshal, Mr. and Mrs. Jones. Half a day, Doc. Half a day, Pilar. Half a day, welcome. Known in the Marianas and across the Pacific as an exceptional community leader, visionary entrepreneur, and devoted community advocate, Mr. Bob Jones has built a legacy of business excellence and community service, making a lasting impact in the Northern Mariana Islands, Guam, and indeed the greater Micronesian region. Beyond his business accomplishments, Mr. Jones is a community champion, embodying his personal philosophy that when you put customers first in your business model, success will follow. Bob Jones's philosophy extends beyond measure, beyond business, and it is evident in his unwavering commitment to giving back in the community. Under his and the Joneses family leadership, Triple J has supported countless initiatives from youth sports sponsorships to fundraising for the Boy Scouts of America, Make-A-Wish Foundation, Red Cross Walkathon. Happy 4th, Cinema!
Sir, thank you for your service.
Naka-sombrero pa tayo, man.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
Naglarong bakit ko yan, man eh. Lito ah. Marami na.
Love you. Happy liberation.
Oh, great. Parang separado ah.
yan, baby. Tsak na minute na yan. Ate kayo, don't be shy. Maybe someone gonna give chocolate, gonna get chocolate, ha? Habang meron pa, kasi you're gonna wait next year again. This one, no, Halloween ba? Or back to school muna? Sales ito 500. Ganda din. Focus na. Focus na doon sa tao. It's okay.
Yes, sir. Okay,
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, you're drinking water?
Yeah.
Collecting beer.
That's why it's always going low tide.
Right, that's right.
All right,
Thank
yes,
you.
sir.
Thank you.
The trip. Kano. Konnichiwa! Natira.
Cellphone mo na, no? Cellphone. Ay, gusto ko yan, di ba? Uy! Tawagan ko? Tawagan ko? Wag
Okay,
na?
man.
Ha?
Okay.
Everyone, let's Bob Marley! Chee-hoo! Tango!
mamaril eh.
Lately, I've been lying to myself. No, I need to get some help. Hoping you can save me, baby. Put our pictures on a shelf. Swore I'm over you, oh well, it's not that easy. Waking up in this place all alone, staying up night and day on the phone. I need me to be whole again. Thought you were the piece missing from that. You're not the one, no, no. You're not the one, no, no, no. I'm moving on, admitting we're done. That's what you got me thinking lately. I've been trying to fix the mess, get myself up out of bed, but I'm feeling empty. Maybe I need to try something else, get you out of my head. You can't save me. Waking up in this place all alone, staying up night and day on the phone. You're not the one, no, no. You're not the one, no, no, no. I'm moving on, admitting we're done. That's what you got me thinking lately. It's been all Bye.